Hi, everyone. I hope that you're doing well. Happy Sunday, fun day. I hope that you are having a Sunday fun day or whenever you get to this timeless reading. I hope that your day is going well or your evening. All right. So make sure you are aware of this disclaimer. A lot of it's in the description box below. But by watching my videos, you're agreeing that you have read the disclaimer, you agree to follow the disclaimer, and that you are understanding the disclaimer. So by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled, be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. I'm reminding the people watching about my personal human rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. Make sure that you guys like this live streams, okay? So I can continue, because if I don't get support back from you guys, then I won't continue to do this. So just make sure that you're liking the live stream and that you're reciprocating that energy, because I'm putting out a lot of energy for you guys. And not only that, I'm not just a tarot reader that explains your bullshit problems. I'm a tarot reader that explains your bullshit problems, gives you advice, and then we work with God to shift your future. So this is something much bigger than tarot. So anyways, I have to see the support being given back to me, or this won't be worth it. All right. Just be very clear with you guys. So I ask now, as I call upon God's favor, to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on earth. I am eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name, Lord my God. I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. So yeah, somebody in the collective has been, one of your old friends, this is a download I got. One of your old friends has been trying to be you. They've been trying to 10 of swords you. They've been trying to become you, and it's literally killing them. It's causing them to become very sick. I'm getting stage 4 cancer is what I was picking up. I look in here and I just keep seeing this sickness card. Voodoo doll sickness. So they could be using a voodoo doll to try to make you sick. I rebuke every voodoo doll and every person that is, and I've got somebody is watching you. Somebody's keeping tabs on your life. Hi, Amelia. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. So someone's watching you. And I feel like this friend that you have, they pretty much, when will this all be over? Okay. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. I'm picking up that there's something going on with home life and with work life. So let's pull some cards and see what's going on, Amelia. But you do have something that's working against you. It feels like something got triggered maybe like a week ago, maybe 3 days to a week ago. Well, the 3 of Pentacles came right out. So 3 of Pentacles talks about a collaboration. So that kind of makes sense. I was feeling like business partnership, or this could be having to do also with your home life. So Spirit wants you to pay attention to your dreams, because you're getting, yes, you definitely have a narcissist after you. I feel like this narcissist was trying to affect this 3 of Pentacles, which the 3 of Pentacles, you'll understand this. It says a good time for new team projects and group business ventures. Business partnership is advisable. Teamwork is essential. So you're dealing with somebody that's not only a narcissist, but they're extremely jealous. They're like extremely jealous. And you want to move. Okay. So yeah, it says good planning and careful preparation pays off with profit, competence that you do everything right and otherwise. So this is showing me that even though you've had this person trying to taint your image, and that's like the best way I could describe it. And yeah, when somebody tries to copycat you and slander you, they are tainting your image. But this type of narcissist is like copying you, slandering you, and then talking bad about you, which, yeah, their black magic is not going to touch you. I feel like you have a spirit guide that just returns things to the sender. Like, this is something that I've never seen before. I'm always yelling, return it. Like, when I pick up on it, but we are going to rebuke. So the narcissist you're dealing with has a demon. And I feel like this demon body jumps in between people. So like sometime it'll be with this narcissist, and then sometimes it'll be with who this narcissist talks to. So yeah. So I'm praying for a full return to sender. You've got some awesome spirit guides. I can tell you that. I've got chills all over my body. I feel like whoever your spirit guides are, they're going to help you get through this. They want you to learn how to say no to people without feeling bad that they're like upset about you saying no. Because honestly, when I look at this situation, I can't see anything, Amelia, that you've done to this person other than say no to them. Like, which is a normal thing. If somebody's soul sucking your energy and you were being very drained, like it was like this person was trying to drain you through slander and through a smear campaign. And then they decided, well, if that's not going to work, then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do this voodoo crap. So I feel like this person, the thing with this narcissist you're dealing with is somebody that is a psychic vampire. Okay. And they're also somebody that they're watching you so that they can copy you. And even if this is a male, like if this is a male and you're a female and they're copying you, it's still weird because you can't destiny swap with a female. I kind of talked about this yesterday. But if this is a female, because I am getting that you have to actually have two narcissists that you're dealing with. Okay. And they may have been, these narcissists may have been people from another lifetime that followed you into this one. Whoa, girl, you got judgment being called. So yeah, you have been dealing with, so this is basically, okay, whatever this woman or man has said about you, because I am picking up on two different energies, or it could be that this person's like a shapeshifter and they keep shifting between male and female energies. But I am picking up on two separate energies because it's two separate entities. So this judgment that's being called, I don't know if you work with this person, but for some reason I'm picking up that they've violated some type of work contract or they've done something that goes against the rules. And if this is in your because this card says find a new career. If you've been in a low period, this card signifies a turnaround. I feel the tables turning right now. So what God's telling me is that, Amelia, next time you encountered anybody like this, you need to immediately call judgment on them, because what they're doing to you, they're not just doing to you. See how this is a collaboration of people? This is like your collective. They're doing this to your collective. So for Amelia, I pray that God, if we can cut the cords, Archangel Michael, we need to cut the cords with this narcissist energy. You got to put some separation in between you and this energy, because this person's like on your heels. And it is a female. Yeah. So, yeah. They've done something illegal. I don't know what this is, but they're about to get caught up majorly with something. This person's going to end up coming to ask for your forgiveness. This is like a ploy so that they can get more energy from you. Okay, good. You're cutting cords every day. Okay, so when you cut cords with somebody that is like this, every day this person does spell work on you. They try to reattach their attachment to you so that they can basically drain your energy. Okay, we rebuke this person in the name of Jesus. And then what you need to start doing is informing God. All you need to say is, I report so-and-so's name to God. And then you can say, you don't even have, because God already knows the situations. God's just waiting for you to report what this is so that things can be dispatched. But yeah, this woman, or maybe it's two women, they're being put up under judgment for what they tried to do to you. So I want you to understand also that narcissists don't go around bothering just anybody. You have a specific sacred energy that they're targeting. And why are they targeting this? Well, what I'm picking up is that these women are sterile. They're like unfertile. They can't produce things. They need to use your womb. Like that sounds weird, but these people have realized this. Okay, they need to use your womb to create something, right? So if you've been having any stomach pains, any side pains, any pains down where your ovaries or any sharp shooting pains, that's what I'm picking up. That is somebody trying to attack your womb. They're afraid of your ability to create. So I just want to let you know that you are a light worker, star seed, earth angel, crystal being, because rainbow crystal being, because these people, there's a lot of people in the world. These people targeted you. Yes, because you're an empath. So I'm going to explain how energy works. And you know you're a star seed. So in these people's minds, they know you're a star seed, but they're looking at this situation as like, well, she's got extra energy to share, which your energy is your energy. So you need to call your power back. So we call all of Amelia's energy and power back from these narcissists. Know that the only reason they were targeting you is because of this. Like, I'm actually getting your Heyoka empath, which means you have the ability to mirror the emotions, yeah, in other people. And so if other people's emotions are super toxic, then they're going to have a bad reaction. But when they latch onto your energy, they just start to suck, 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 because you have good, you're basically, your energy's filling in the deficit in their energy, right? And they don't have a connection to God. That's the main thing that they're jealous of. That, your energy and your success and the way that you look. So I feel like these women play so much in spell work. Like, this is the case of when two people get together and collaborate together, and they've been trying to get judgment called on you. But this is the thing. Them trying to get judgment called on you got judgment called on them, because God looked at you and saw that you have integrity, right? And so God didn't see anything that needed to be judged. But then whenever people do this, they're like, they take their Bible or their prayers to spirit and they want to attack somebody with it. Then they start to include other people, and then God goes, wait a minute here. No, this person didn't do anything. No, you're not, like, this is a legal protection. You're not going to get protected from this. So these people fear you because they want to be protected from you, right? Yeah, they do have a whole cult. That's what this collaboration is. This could be actually more like a witchcraft coven, but something like that, or a secret society. They've definitely targeted your energy because you have a sweetness to you. And they see you as being eternally abundant, which you are. You maybe don't. The weird thing is when other people try to look into your future and they see things about you that you don't even see within yourself, then they try to play on that. So yeah, I want you to keep doing spiritual baths. I want you to keep working with crystals. Our Fedsanite, you can get a bracelet of our Fedsanite. I'm going to type the name of the crystal in the chat. It's a really weird word. Okay, you can find that probably on, type it in, well, just type it in Google. You'll be able, and you'll be able to find one for probably like $10 or $15. Okay, that's what you need to have is our Fedsanite. Anytime that you are around these people, okay, swimming is really, really good. Having crystals is really good. But know that if you don't have the crystals within arm's reach of you, then they're not working. So if they're sitting at home on your nightstand and you're out at work, they're not working for you. So that's why I would say getting a ring or a bracelet or a necklace, a pendant or something, that would be, but you specifically need the crystal Arfedsanite. What that crystal is going to do is it's this crystal right here. This is called Arfedsanite. It's got kind of like a little bit of a sparkly sheen in it. It's not the prettiest crystal, but it's the best crystal for dealing with psychic vampires and narcissists. Yeah, so you'll want to wear that anytime and you'll want to make sure that you get a bracelet of selenite as well. or just have selenite at your home so that when you get home from wherever you interact with these people at, you can take the bracelet and put it on the selenite and it'll clear all of the. Yeah, tiger's eye is not going to do a whole lot with this situation, but if you've got selenite, then that's going to be great for you. In fact, I would have selenite on, because you're an empath. Yeah. Well, that's good that you don't have to interact with them, but there's still something that you're doing that is involving your energy and their energy. However you're connecting with them. And if this is something going on in the dream state, you might want to, like, you could wear, if you have to be around them, you could wear the bracelet. Keep it, because you're so empathic. I would suggest to keep some selenite in your pocket permanently. Just change it with your pants or whatever. Okay. Um no, I don't really think that listening to readings causes a connection. I'm getting that it's more of like, perfect. Yeah. So because you're empathic, you're always picking up other people's energy. So this is what's going on. Now, when people are psychic vampires, everybody has feelers that go out. So we have some people that are earth angels that are always giving energy. They're always giving. Then we have some people that are empaths who share energy. They take energy and they give energy, right? Then we have some people that are vampires that only take energy. So when a vampire, this is what has happened. When a vampire's energy comes across somebody who is an empath or an earth angel, they latch onto that because they're the takers, and because they know that you're giving energy, they feel like they can take from you. So I'm kind of picking up that this is more like something that you're experiencing through online bullying. Sir, is there anything to do with that? See, I'm trying to figure out how these people keep trying to connect to your energetic field, and I don't get that it's through readings. Well, let me just ask a different question. Okay, so if you're listening to some readings that bring up the subject that don't, okay, well, that's good that you don't have any connection with them. So, because this is something I've never looked at before. So when you watch readings, the reason that you're watching the readings is so that you can get a message. And if anything needs to be resolved, you can resolve it right then and there. Okay. When these people come up in your energy, it has to do with you working through another phase. I would say it's like almost working through blockages. Um, well, I'm just looking, and I'm not seeing that these people are like neighbors. That would be horrible if they were your neighbors. Like, that would be like the worst situation ever. Because what you don't want to happen is these people to be, anytime that they get triggered. See, because this connection is from another lifetime and they're draining you through this other lifetime connection. When you watch a reading and it brings up a subject about that lifetime, that's when the energy comes up. Good. I'm glad that they don't know where you live. So that's when the energy comes up, but it's just coming up so that it can be resolved, because I feel like there is a bigger lesson for you here. And it's a lesson about your own power and your own energy. I feel like if you were to read Psalm 91 against this person, might just drop dead, like literally. So I think that part of what you're supposed to be learning is the fact that you have a bigger connection. Yeah, you have a bigger connection to the Most High God than they do, of course. Yeah, they definitely, definitely getting that witch hunt energy. But you know that the witches that were burned at the stake were not really witches. So good. Okay, so yeah, continue to read Psalm 91 on these people. You can say known and unknown, seen and unseen. But yeah, these two women are being put up under judgment. So whatever energy they've taken from you, this signifies a turnaround. Yeah, this is about your 10 of Pentacles. So this is how you show up in the world for society. So basically, this is about you having an inheritance gift or a large sum of money that comes from God. Now, when I say inheritance, I'm talking about spiritual abilities. You have gifts that are worth billions of dollars. I think you know about that. Yeah. You got gifts that are worth billions of dollars. So this is something that I'm seeing quite often now. This says material success and security achieved through conventional wealth building methods. Invest in the stock market, buy real estate. Yeah. Yeah, you have a lot of different skills. You could be a real estate person that flips properties. I mean, you work really well with people. It says plan for long-term gain, not quick returns. Seek a permanent job that will give you ultimate career goals. So what that's showing me is that when these women are coming up against you, it's not about your physical inheritance, it's about your spiritual inheritance from God. And your angels are telling you right now that as this shift, because when judgment gets called, and I do feel like this judgment energy is current energy, when this judgment gets called, I don't know why I'm getting this, but you may end up getting a bunch of energy back, like these people were stealing your energy. But again, it's not even, it's through this lifetime, but from another lifetime that they were stealing your energy. I'm seeing the devil card on the bottom. So you're definitely, that's the energy that you're having to overcome. But I want you to understand about why these people are the way that they are. They're greedy, materialistic, selfish. They have disregard for other people's feelings. Beware of somebody who tries to control you. You're caught in an unhealthy situation. That's what these women are trying to catch you in an unhealthy situation. The card of actual perversity and dark secrets. So I don't know if this is a LGBTQ plus situation, but I'm not picking up that vibe from you. I'm picking up some type of sexual vibe from them. And again, this was coming from the lifetime where you were a witch. They assaulted you. They threw you in prison and then they burned you at the stake. Of course, you weren't actually a witch. You were just a woman. And I'm kind of picking up that this other lifetime, I don't know what your relationship with your father is now, but this other lifetime, the reason that these people came for you is right after your father passed away in this other life is when they decided to target you with this devil energy. So it's like you're being called to protect your energy, to call it back, and to stand in your power. I think that that's what this situation is trying to teach you. Okay. It's trying to teach you about this devil energy that followed you from that lifetime to this lifetime. Because I was again picking up on, I was like, wait, well, is this more than one person? Because I'm feeling this demon jump from person to person to stalk you. And yeah, they want to basically stop your forward movement, because every lifetime that you have to go through this same type of test where you get to almost the end of your purpose and then somebody comes in and tries to mess things up. They try to throw like a monkey wrench. Yes. So these readings are always going to be intuitively, partially intuitively what you know, and then hopefully it's going to give you some answers on how to deal with this and clear this situation. So if you don't know these people, I wonder how they're watching you, because they're definitely energetically watching this Ten of Pentacles. I feel like somebody could have been trying to use the moon and moon magic to get what they want. I can tell you that this judgment, 10 of Pentacles, the devil and the moon. Yeah, these people were trying to be secret hidden enemies to you. They just, and again, why they're attacking you is because they know that you, somewhere within them, either this demon's told them or they just know that you intuitively know what they're doing. And so that's why they're attacking you. So this talks about your personal faith being tested and ethics being tested with this situation. I do feel like this is like God wanting you to be, yeah, they're gonna, oh my God. I've seen what's actually coming for them and they're scared shitless now. But you are being tested in okay, I asked Jesus a question one time and it was about exorcisms, getting rid of demons. Like, I was like, what do you do to get rid of demons? And Christ literally said, I have faith. My faith in the Lord, in God, for coming through for me is much bigger than these people's ability to do evil. And so just by having that simple faith, or it's not simple faith and it's not blind faith, it's just like you having that close enough relationship with God that you guys are just like homies. And yeah, these people are paranoid. See, they wanted to be secret enemies to you, but they have secret enemies. You have to understand that when you see the devil card, this devil may be attacking you for one reason, to teach, and not to teach you a lesson like you've been bad, but to teach you something that you need to learn how to deal with these types of energies. But know that if it's attacking you, this devil is attacking these people as well, like a lot. And so these people are paranoid. They think that you've done some type of magic on them. And that's not true. That's literally not true. It's like, you're like, you can't be responsible for your spiritual guides. Okay. If your spiritual guides want to use magic and want to do reversals on them, then that's what your spiritual guides are going to do. This Queen of Wands energy, this is definitely not your energy. This is how this person wants to be perceived. This is how this narcissist wants to be perceived. They want to be seen as being popular and outgoing. They want to be seen as somebody that's healthy, that's fit, fashionable, that has all of the answers, that's in the upright. So that's fine for that person to want to be this way, practical, kind, and to be perceived that way. But they need to actually be that way, because they're trying to steal a page out of your book, because you are actually kind, compassionate, creative, full of new ideas. So they're basically just trying to copy you. And maybe you turn these people down from a friendship or something. Maybe at some point they wanted to interact with you and you said no. You were basically saving your own life. Like, you're somebody that listens to God, Amelia. And I'm really, yes, they're very jealous of your creative projects, what you're working on and what you're bringing to fruition, because it's giving you this 10 of Pentacles here. And like I was saying, the spiritual gifts that you have, if you didn't have these spiritual gifts, these narcissists and these demons would not be messing with you at all. If you had nothing to be afraid of, like if you didn't have a real connection with God, these devils would just run all over you. But because you do have that connection to God, it makes it almost a little bit even more of an offense. But you have to understand too that when God comes in and says, "Okay, devil, you've done enough to my collective's life. Now you need to go back to the person that was sending this energy and do the same thing to them." You have to understand that the devil, so at the end of the day, still works for God. And the devil, because these people are trying to portray themselves to be a Queen of Wands, somebody that helps the public, that's a good person, that's a good listener. And they're the only, like, these people, these two women, when they listen to what other people say, they dissect what they say, and then they find things to bully that person about. Like, they find things that they can play on, like traumas. So yeah, always keep your, clutch your pearls, keep them close to your heart. Don't let, if you have something going on in your life, don't put it on social media, because that's kind of the main way I'm thinking that these people are stalking you, because they're not neighbors. I don't really feel like they're coworkers. I don't feel like anything other than them coming across your energy, realizing that your energy is the bomb, that it's like the missing piece to what they need to create. Only they're not creating from a good space. They're creating from a demonic space. Then we've got a Knight of Swords energy. So, I don't even feel like you're the Queen of Wands energy. I feel like these women, they think you're in the Queen of Wands energy. I feel like you're more of the Empress energy. But this Knight of Swords, this is another person coming in. This is a man under 40 that's about to enter your life, conceals his emotions, has a military demeanor, disciplined, supremely confident, has courage and a good heart, responsible, shrewd, and alert. Planner, engineer, designer, builder, architect. So whatever you do with your creativity, you have somebody coming in here to work with you. Now, this collaboration, even though this is a Knight of Swords collaboration, this is still protection for whatever your work is, and it's protection. Yes, this is confirmation. Like how it says a man under 40. I really feel like this is somebody that's maybe in their early 20s to mid 20s, but yeah, I do feel this person coming in. This is going to be a work partner, but their energy is going to help you become stronger, because they're, with them having their energy mixed in with your energy, it's creating a level of protection that, and this is why these people were messing with you, because it's about this relationship coming in. Yeah, I don't even think that they actually want you dead. They want you in like a vegetable state so that they can just continue to siphon off of you. Because if you were actually unalived and gone, then they wouldn't be able to pull energy from you anymore. So it doesn't do the vampire any justice by by unaliving you, but by keeping you in a vegetable state or keeping you in a coma or whatever. Like, and that's they're just trying to, they don't know what they can pull off against your gifts, so they're just trying everything at this point. And again, so this is twice now that this is about your inheritance, and the 10 of Pentacles about your inheritance, the 4 of Pentacles, this is your inheritance, but your inheritance is your crown, your heart, and your roots. So an inheritance, gift, or large sum of money leads to arguments, possessiveness, and selfishness. That's because these people want you to share with them, and you don't even really know these people. It's like you know of them, but you don't personally know them. It's foolish to try to control others' actions and situations around you. Resistance to change affects your judgment. A contract is signed or agreement is reached. So if you have to sign an agreement or a contract, and it could be just a divine contract, I think that God wants you to step into your calling. God allowed this situation to occur so that it would push you into your divine life purpose and into having this inheritance, gift, large sum of money, somebody coming in, and they're between 20, 25, and maybe 35. So again, those are the ages that I'm picking up. Very kind, compassionate, caring, loving man. Now this is like, I don't know if you have love going on in your life right now, if you have somebody that you're with, but I'm picking up on a twin flame partnership. So yeah, I'm picking up on somebody coming in that's actually a match for you. Eat what I say, the Emperor. So yeah, you're going to be meeting an Emperor. And the Emperor talks about loving relationship between father and child. You're the master of your own emotions, leadership ability, the card of authority, willpower, and self-control. Yeah, both of these energies. This may be somebody that you work with that helps you design a project or something like that with your creativity. This is actually a lover. This lover is part of the inheritance that God has for you. So yeah, that's why I said that you're the Empress, because out pops the Emperor. All right, let's see what else. 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, this was about these people wanting to breadcrumb you. They wanted to have control over your finances and over what comes to you in your life. I just heard a spirit go, like they're like tripped out that I'm unveiling this for you, because you've always wondered, well, what is the why behind, why are these people doing this? It's because of this love contract that you have that's coming in. And this love contract is not a breadcrumber. This is an Emperor that you have coming in, literally. The lovers to the 9 of Cups, that's amazing. So that's why I was saying, I don't know what's going on with your love life, but you do have a soul contract coming in. And this soul contract, maybe, I'm picking up that it's going to be with this Emperor, but you may meet this Emperor through this Knight of Swords work partner. So, yeah, these people are going to hell. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if they're being dragged to purgatory right now. This devil energy. I'm also feeling a Queen of Cups in the reverse, but it hasn't popped out yet. 7 of Pentacles. So again, this did have to do with your total wish fulfillment. You're going to get your wish fulfillment. Totally. This is all wish fulfillment. And then part of that wish fulfillment is the lovers. This 7 of Pentacles is showing me it's a major turning point. So what this is showing me is that it's a flip-flopping. It's kind of like how these people were oppressing you financially and trying to steal your creative ideas, that the tables are turning. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is the tables are turning, and now they're going to be the ones that are suffering. But again, both of these female narcissist energies are trying to portray themselves to be this Queen of Wands energy in the upright, but they're not. So they want to be popular, outgoing, loved, but they're really a Queen of Cups in the reverse. That's what I was specifically picking up. So yeah, God wants you to just stay close to God. Remember to read Psalm 91 every day. Because, and why do I say that? Like, I would never tell just anybody to read Psalm 91 every day, but because you have such a high calling on your life, I would read Psalm 91 every day, because it may be every day that goes by that another energy becomes aware of you. And like I said, girl, these gifts that you have, this 10 of Pentacles, these gifts are worth billions of dollars, billions. And so that's what it's a delusion for people to think they can steal your physical gifts, right? That's a delusion. That's not even possible. Because these are gifts that are given to you by God. And God says, I give to you not as the world gives to you, which means what God gives to you, nobody else can take away. Like, that's just the gist of it, is that if God gives you these gifts, it's because God's intending you to use these gifts to help change the world. Not everybody has a high calling like this on their life. And so not everybody, and then, so that's why, so don't feel like, oh, poor me. I want you to change your perspective. I don't want you to feel, oh, poor me, I'm keep getting attacked by people and I don't know why. I want you to go, I have such a great destiny here and fate that this is why people keep coming up against me. It's because of what I have in the spirit that makes them feel threatened or, yeah, less than, to be quite honest. And it's just it's like you have superpowers these other people don't. Just to take it to a real basic way that you can understand, is that you have these superpowers and you're getting this wish fulfillment. And these people, I'm just seeing this devil being livid about you getting this wish fulfillment, because you're going to be waking up a lot of people from the matrix and bringing them back to God. And that means that they're not going to be under the devil's control anymore. So, yeah. So, but understanding your purpose and understanding that however you heal the world, if it's through art, if it's through healing, if it's through Reiki, whatever it is, it's making a difference, or the devil wouldn't have shown up here. The devil doesn't show up and bother people that aren't doing anything important. So you're going to have a major turning with your finances and with your love life. Like, I just feel like you're right at the end here, where it's the ending of where these people had power over you. Okay, let's get some of the emotional tarot so that you can, or oracle, so you can understand the emotions of these people. A lot of the times when we can understand their motivations, then we can learn how to sidestep them. Of course. Okay, so they dropped the ball, obviously. Was that all the cards? Yeah. Okay, so we have running. These people are running from a trap that they set for you. It's ridiculous. You would think that if they didn't want to fall into the trap themselves, that they would just stop trying to set traps for you. However, I feel like you've escaped this trap. They were doing something with moon magic. Something with the police station. These people are about to be arrested. They're about to be arrested. And they're also being watched. So whatever crime they tried to commit against you, whether it's spiritual or physical, they're being watched. I do feel like they were trying to control you with a voodoo doll. And it's like these people are delusional. The voodoo doll was never working. I don't know. Yeah, left you hanging, no closure, no contact, left on red. And that's probably what you just need to do with these people. You can just like you don't want to pick a fight with them, because any energy that you give to them, they're going to take it and do something weird with it. So you just want to continue to do your faith healing and praying, because I do feel like when I looked at this situation originally and I saw that you had a spirit guide returning the energy to the sender, that's showing me that you are doing something. You yeah, you like are praying, you're meditating, you're connecting with the divine, which is good, because just sitting around and whining and crying about somebody latching onto your energy and bullying you, because it is like spiritual bullying, that's not going to get you anywhere. But if you can actually be like, okay, I'm going to just pray about it, and I'm going to have faith, healing, and meditation. I'm going to have faith. And then whatever it is, so I'm praying for you right now that whatever it was within you that drew this situation in, that become healed, so that this situation doesn't happen again. It's like a lot of jealous energy, very jealous people, extremely jealous people. Yeah. And again, even though these are female energies, I feel like they have some type of strange feelings towards you. That's why I was saying that this could be a LGBTQ or something like that. I do feel like this is two females, or a demon that jumps between two females. Maybe they're even partners. I don't know. They got some pretty weird energy. Let's see what else. Happily single. You could be happily single. They are partners. Okay, then that makes sense why they're messing around with each other. So you could be happily single right now. I'm going to tell you right now that that's not going to last for very long. They were trying to do something to keep you single with this moon magic, because they didn't want this partner to come in, this Knight of Swords, which may not be a lover, but they are going to introduce you to this Emperor, which is going to be the person for you. So yeah, you could even be focused on your career right now. And while these people are focused on the divine twin flame partnership that you have available to you. So you're going to get your dreams fulfilled, and these people are going to be, I mean, I'm even getting that they pillow talk about you, but they haven't even slept with you. What is that? It's weird. Psycho, crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. Like I was saying, it's weird energy. They're literally Looney Tunes up there. Yeah, you have twin flame partnership that's coming in. Absolutely. These people are they're either going to jail with a police station card, or they're going to hell. Like maybe even both. Wish. Okay, so now that we see this is the Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. So you just need to make a wish to the universe. I feel like these people were wishing on your downfall and it kept getting rejected. That's why your spirit guides were returning the energy to the sender. You're going to leave these people feeling stupid about themselves. Like, I don't think that these other women are going to come across this reading, but they would be really like, why am I seeing this marriage proposal, relationship commitment? This is most definitely some type of LGBTQ plus situation where these people are having feelings for you. And then this heartbreak card. Yeah. That just shows their intention. Their intention was to draw you in, trap you, and then break your heart in some type of way. I'm also feeling a banishing energy. These people did a banishing ritual, trying to banish you. Now that's weird. Why did they do that? Why would they do that? They're trying to banish you from some type of platform or something. Banish you from your work. Now that's new. I've never seen that before. Trying to banish you from your work. Yeah. So if these people, or if, because I am picking up on when you just said the loss of a home, did somebody do something to get you thrown out of your house? That's what the Six of Pentacles energy could be talking about, how they were trying to breadcrumb you. Well, if they did something, other people are living where you should have been. That's a destiny swap. That is the literal definition of a destiny swap. Yeah. And honestly, so they got you. So, you know what? That's so jacked up. I had somebody actually try to do the same thing to me. They were like almost every week sticking something on my door, like, I'll buy your house, I'll buy your house. Then I experienced a whole bunch of witchcraft. And and they were calling the cops on me, a whole bunch of bullshit, like every day. And so finally I sold the place and I moved. And the nonsense started to decrease. But now there's somebody living in that place. Where you were living was very toxic. Like, you were the one thing that was upholding the place that you came from. They broke into your home. That's bad. Jeez. That's bad. Self-love. This is how you're going to get yourself through, and this is how you're going to get into your twin flame unions, by continuing to love yourself. See, the one advantage you have over these people is that they are narcissistic. They don't love themselves, right? They love things that are of this world, that are physical, and you love things that are spiritual, and you love yourself. And it's that self-love and self-preservation that's kept you in this faith healing meditation, being able to be happily single energy. And that doesn't even mean that you're not with somebody. It just could be that you're cool with being yourself. These people were trying to backstab you. Definitely betraying, pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb. Also, the two females that I'm picking up on, they want you to sleep with them. And that's not going to happen. You don't swing that way. People need to stop, instead of trying to turn somebody that is straight not straight, they need to just go dip into the LGBTQ plus community, instead of trying to turn somebody that's completely straight into not being straight. And this is literally only so that these people can sleep with you. This is not because they want a relationship. They want your sacred yoni, your sacred coochie, that good. They want that energy. And this is two women that don't, I mean, I don't want to say, have they gone through menopause and that's why they're not even showing up as like women? They're showing up as female, but not as like women. So again, yeah, this is definitely a weird situation. And this is a test from God. This moon card says your personal faith and ethics will be tested. And that's because this is something in another lifetime that they tried to accuse you of that they were doing. I honestly feel like these two females were the real witches from the other lifetime. It is all for your spiritual growth. I literally feel like they were the witches and they were sleeping with each other in this other lifetime, and they're doing the same thing in this lifetime now, being witches and sleeping with each other. But they tried to drag you into their drama in that lifetime and into this lifetime, so that because they needed somebody to go down for what they were actually responsible for doing. Yeah, like I was just saying, these people are feeling like shit over you. And this workplace affair, that workplace affair could be what I'm seeing, like how in this other lifetime they tried to keep your emperor away from you. this lifetime, they're trying to stop any forward movement towards this Knight of Swords energy. Because this Knight of Swords is going to be somebody that helps you with your work, your inheritance, and then through this Knight of Swords, you're going to meet the Emperor. You're going to meet the Emperor. So yeah, this workplace affair, don't get drugged down by this stuff. I really feel like you're dealing with Jezebel spirits, both of these female. They keep getting readings on you. That's how they're able to see into your life, to see what's coming. Now this is making sense. Okay. And you're in this Queen Bee rising energy. That's going to stay. That's going to continue to stay. These people are a karmic lesson for you to learn. Learn how to say no to people. Do you want to know why they're after your sacred yoni energy? Because you are divine feminine. You are divine feminine. They are not. They're a phony trickster illusionist. And they want that divine feminine energy. And so a lot of people think that the only way they can get that is through sexual encounters. But these people have been slandering you to other women. Like, this is so weird. This is so weird. They've been slandering you to other women to try to drain you that way. Yeah, they're going to be revealing their true colors to everybody. And then it's like your true colors could either be good or it could be bad. But the true colors is like, these other people had to be the prime example of what not a divine feminine is, so that you could start to see yourself in this divine feminine energy. Because yeah, it will all come out. You're not living a secret life like these other people are living a secret life. And let me be clear, there's nothing wrong with being LGBTQ plus. Okay. If you, and again, that's a human experience that a lot of beings are having, but it is wrong for somebody to be LGBTQ plus and to be forcing themselves and their beliefs and their crap onto somebody else. Okay. Because I'm picking up that even if you are LGBTQ plus, you're not putting yourself out there like these other women are. So yeah, God's saying it's like there's nothing wrong with that, but there is something wrong with somebody trying to mess with a twin flame contract. And twin flames come, like, I've seen people be twin flames with their daughter, like literally with their child. I've seen people be twin flames with their best friend. So twin flame relationships, they come in every different shape and size. Okay. But I do feel like if you're not into men now, this Emperor energy could be a female that's very masculine. But yeah, you still have that divine feminine energy. So you're going to be pulling in that divine masculine support. That makes sense. Yeah, these people are like literally spiritual chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. So God's using you as the catalyst to awaken these narcissists. This is something that I've struggled with God in the past, like God using me as a vessel to bring all sorts of like negative energies to God. That's how you have to understand how God's going to use you. And so thinking about, okay, well, it's not always about me. There could be a bigger situation going on here. God could be using me to bring these people back to the light and out of their shady ass behavior. But these people are losing sleep over you. They're counting your pockets. They're counting your successes. And if they don't stop, they're going to end up in a funeral. God doesn't play about you. God's not going to let you become trapped. God's not going to let you become part of the justice, whatever system, like police station. I do feel like you're going to get some type of job or contract really soon, next 3 months or so. Maybe you'll get an offer. I think, yeah. I think that they know part of this information. They just don't know the other half of it. That the reason why they were so upsetted by your energy and triggered by it was because you were here to show them. Because these two women were thinking that they were divine feminines. No, they're witches. They're witches. But you are actually a divine feminine that's not a witch. And so God's using you as an example to show them how a divine feminine actually acts. Yeah, off and on, hot and cold, detached. Don't put up with bum behavior. And that's what you're going to get from these women. You may need to say a permanent goodbye to them energetically. And then I pray that this gets resolved, because this was having to deal with past life situation. Like, the only reason that these women were on to your energy in this lifetime is because of this other past lifetime. So I feel an epic backfire, like in the makings right now. The trap that they made for you, they're going to fall into. Whatever they were wishing for you is going to be happening to them. And all you have to do is to stay in the upright, to stay good. And again, this marriage proposal card, relationship commitment. Yeah, these people are extremely low vibrational. You don't want to be accepting anything from them, but you are going to have see, these are the exciting cards right here. Well, and this and this. Okay. So I'm just going to go over what your cards were, Amelia. You had faith, healing, and meditation. Happily single, which means you're not tripping. You're not tripping. Then we have twin flames, which double confirmation here with the twin flames. Then self-love. Okay. The most important thing that's literally going to be the thing that catapults you into your future is by healing and loving yourself. Then they were getting readings done on you because you're a secure, confident boss bitch, career focused on getting money, earning it, and keeping it. And you're a divine feminine, which means that you have the ability to use your spiritual gifts to help the world. Now, when I was looking, it was like, I definitely felt that your energy is the Empress's energy, but other people are viewing you as a Queen of Wands, which is still a good energy, because this is the energy that those two frauds, those two women wanted to be in, was this Queen of Wands energy. But I just think it's funny that they think you're in the Queen of Wands, but you're actually in the Empress energy. And so we had the Three of Pentacles, which was a collaboration, and then God calling judgment. Okay, because of whatever they were doing with their collaboration. And this had to do with your 10 of Pentacles, how you make your money, where you live, all that stuff. Then we had the Devil and the Moon. And I feel like the Devil and the Moon was part of that destiny swap magic that they were trying to do. They were trying to exchange their destiny with yours. Okay, their energy with yours, but you're not even a Queen of Wands. They're not even a Queen of Wands. This is just what they were thinking that you are. So again, they weren't getting the energy that they thought that they were getting. And then we have this Knight of Swords coming in. This is a younger man. This is gonna be somebody that comes in to help you. And they're gonna come in to work with you on a project. This is about your inheritance, the Four of Pentacles. And then the Emperor, this is your twin flame union. Once the Emperor comes into your life, things are going to become regulated. You're not going to be breadcrumbed anymore by the universe. The Nine of Cups, this is your total wish fulfillment. And then part of that wish fulfillment talks about, the Seven of Pentacles, the turning of the tables. Basically, it says that it indicates a major turning point in your finances. Take a complete financial inventory. Money comes in from investments. You know what? I think that it was like money that was the jealousy factor in this other lifetime. I think that, yeah, it is not possible to do destiny swap. But people think that it's possible, so they try it. But God, just know that God knows that you are you, Amelia, and that they are them. God knows that these other people don't have the spiritual gifts that are needed, okay, to get the job done. So yeah, so they were doing some type of voodoo doll sickness on you, they were just trying to bring you to a low vibration. But you, and they were trying to watch you. They're keeping tabs on you. And again, I feel like one of these women, or maybe even both of them, are attracted to you in some type of way. Okay, I hope that helped Yeah, coming after you with pitchforks. I don't even remember this card ever being written. Throwing stones and hiding their hands. So that's what they were doing. And then this is also sitting out here, cult. So they were a part of some type of cult. Okay. Coming after you with pitchforks, throwing stones and hiding their hands. They were trying to initiate you into some type of strange cult that you don't want to be a part of. This is because you have good fortune and success. Come on, y'all. People are weird. It's because these people know that they're a false prophet and that you're the real prophet. That's just wild to me. Okay, so I hope that helped you, Amelia, get some more. Good. Yes, go swimming. Go get out and live your life to the fullest. God doesn't want you to be afraid of anybody. I want you to know that as you open up your gifts and start to work with them more, you're going to realize, you're so welcome. You're going to realize that you can do anything. Like literally, you can make anything happen. And that's the power that these people are afraid of. They're totally scared shitless of this. Because if you come into your power, then they can't do anything at all about it. Like anything at all. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple more cards for the collective. But yeah, so back to the collective reading. There was definitely a friend that somebody had that was, I want to say jealous of them. It's like this friend wanted to be with you, but they also wanted to be you, which is a weird energy. So we're going to pull some energy on that situation and see what God has to say. Because I feel like the Knight of Swords, again, this is crazy. So this is positive. This is a positive influence. So again, if you have been being bullied, somebody's coming in for protection, to offer you protection. Let's see. I think that it's because of this sneak attack that they were trying to throw. It says sneak attack throws your life off balance. This is others want you to fail. Someone will undermine your efforts and plot against you. Others will take credit for your work and that's that person from your life. An important project fails, your dream is at risk. Pride blinds you to the accomplishment of others. Thank and reward important people. Yeah, this is going to be going downhill for these other people. Because this sneak attack, again, this person, this Knight of Swords is protecting you from this sneak attack. They're going to be coming in to protect you from this. Because I feel like these people somebody's been targeting you. You don't know this Knight of Swords energy yet. This is somebody that hasn't come into your life yet. Okay, we got the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be this Queen of Pentacle energy. Okay, so this just shows me that they were trying to affect and do a sneak attack against your Four of Pentacles, which has to do with your inheritance, your gifts from God. They want to intercept that. But you got a Knight of Swords here that is aware of these people and their sneak attack against you. So the Queen of Pentacles signifies a nurturing, down-to-earth woman who shows concern for others, intensely loyal to her friends and family, stable, dependable, helps others when they're needed. Again, this is the case of somebody mistaking your kindness for weakness, and them not knowing that you have this spiritual power and authority in the spirit. And you have a protecting, helping hand, the Ace of Swords coming from the universe, which means God's protecting you, basically. So yeah, God's sending you a Knight of Swords energy to protect you. And this may not even be somebody you ever meet. This could be somebody that is just a literal hidden helper. But this is telling you that it's a good time for work and intellectual projects. A breakthrough is possible. Your life's mission and career direction will become very clear. The ability to persevere during crucial during this period of your life. Decisions should be made by what is just, true, and honorable. That's how you're going to keep everything in the upright. Think of every problem as an opportunity to change, but not just an opportunity for you to change, an opportunity for whoever these perpetrators are to change. Because because you're connected with God. That's why you've got the Queen of Pentacles. You've got that pentacle no matter what. And again, this is showing me that what God gives you, no one can take away. That's why you're the Queen of Pentacles of it. Because God doesn't give to you as the world gives to you. God gives to you in a way that the world can't take what God gives away. Four of Swords. See, this is God fighting your battle for you and finishing it, because this is somebody in a casket with the Four of Swords. So you have the universe, kind of like what Amelia's situation was. You have spirit guides, the universe, God, source, whatever, working on their own without even telling you that they're reversing all of this energy. And what is it going to do? It's going to cause this person or these people to be in the Four of Swords, right? And so that talks about a personal battle ending. And why is it ending? Because you're getting this Knight of Swords help, because you're in the Queen of Pentacles, and because you have the Ace of Swords helping you. So yeah. Let's see, one more. Seven of Wands. So this is showing me that you're going to be on the defensive just because of the situation you went through, but you don't need to stay on the defensive. The Seven of Wands energy is the energy that these other people are having to fight back. It says, accept criticism and challenges to your authority. Stand up for yourself and for your ideas. That's what God wants you to do. Stand up to these people. Standing up to them energetically is like, not like finding them on the internet and being like, F you. Okay. It's never going to be to confront these people and tell them about themselves. God's going to tell them about themselves. For you, it's just going to be to stand up and say, no, known and unknown, seen and unseen, I rebuke all demonic, evil, negative energies and any plots and conspiracies that have been planned for anybody that's competing with my resources, my time, and my energy. The moon, like I was just saying, yes, somebody was doing moon magic to come, like literally somebody was doing moon magic. So even if it seems like, okay, well, if I'm, and I've responded to people before that were doing horrible things to me behind the scenes. I've responded to them verbally to be like, I know what you're doing. I know what you and your friend are doing, etc. And I don't want no parts of it, right? But even that, like I had to tell that person, like, I just can't have you in my life anymore. We need to just cut ties, etc. By doing that, it put a wedge in between me and that person for God to start working. Because if I would have kept that person in my life, they would have kept doing this moon magic on me, trying to steal my destiny and my fame and trying to throw sneak attacks at me. And the sneak attacks that were being thrown at me were ones that were affecting my mental health, like very badly. Since I cut I just want to tell you guys that I even got diagnosed with mental disorders. Since I cut this person off from my life and said, we have to cut ties. I can't have you in my life anymore. My mental health has been getting better. That's not perfect. I don't know if it'll ever be perfect because of the situation that it is, but people were definitely causing an imbalance with this moon energy. They were causing a lot of struggles, silent battle, just like a lot of strife with this moon energy. And so, yeah, I feel like if that was happening to you in my collective, that this moon energy, it's like not going to work anymore, whatever they were doing. So even if you feel like, okay, should I have really told her to go fuck herself? Like, should I have really told her to go F off or go kick rocks? And whatever your reaction may seem too severe at the time, and you may think like, well, I don't even have confirmation that they're doing it. Trust me, if you have energies moving around in your body that are not yours, and if you're waking up feeling oppressed with this moon energy and all that stuff, then yeah, somebody is doing something to you. So it may seem too aggressive at the time, but it's not too aggressive, if that makes sense. That's what I'm trying to say. Then beware of this Page of Cups energy. This was always their plan, was to send somebody in to be a lover, to give you a fishy offer, To give you something that you would never accept anything from this person. So again, their efforts are futile. So yeah, this Page of Cups energy is somebody that works in the creative or artistic field. This person's a copycat. You just need to be aware of this person before they enter your energy. They are in your energy because of the moon. This person will sympathize with other people's troubles. They're very much like a trauma bond person. They want to make trauma bonds with you. Um, it says that this man will enter your life without leaving long-term effects. This person could actually be a female that's in their masculine energy. But again, they don't have anything that's worthwhile to offer you. It's like, oh, after you went through this whole ordeal over basically somebody just being jealous about you having your life, then I'm going to come in and I'm going to, like, these people think that you're that stupid that you would just accept this, like, goblet of codfish. Like, come on, yo. You're not dumb. People really, like, exactly, with the temperance. This is Archangel Michael. Like how I said that you had angels on your side protecting you. When you have temperance showing up, you got Archangel Michael showing up. That's Archangel Michael showing up to be like, yo, you're about to be tempted. Okay, they're going to try to tempt you with this Page of Cups offer. So it may be an offer that sounds really good, like, oh, being a psychic for, like, the vice president or something. I mean, I'm just making this up, but like being a psychic for somebody like a celebrity or something, or getting to go work in another country, or whatever this offer is, they want you to accept this offer so that you get off of the path that you're already on, because the path that you're already on is leading to the fulfillment of your destiny. And so they want to come in and give you something that looks sparkly, shiny, and new. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, Amelia. Yeah, they want to give you something that looks sparkly, shining, and new, and like the best idea ever. But the only reason this person is doing that is so that you take this offer that's not going to be any good for you. Honestly, I feel like they had somebody working in this position, whatever they're going to offer you, but this person was unalived somehow or passed away. So there's something very shady going on with that business deal. But yeah, they're going to try to offer you something sparkly and shining so that you accept that offer, and it consumes a large amount of your time so that you go working on that project. And then that's going to leave your spot open. This is how they think that they can destiny swap. They can get you off your path to accept this bullshit offer. Then they can slide in and sit in your chair. And that's a delusion. Even if you were to be taken off of your path, it's like being in a video game. You have the overall objective, but inside the video game, you have separate tasks that you're supposed to perform to complete, and then you can progress in the video game. This is like somebody bringing in tasks that won't get you anywhere, that will not really impact your life. Like, you're just like playing a game inside of a game, but the game this game inside of the game has no purpose to the ultimate game. So yeah, they just want to take you off your path so that they can start doing what you're doing. I don't know why somebody feels like if you're doing whatever this skill is that they can't do it, but they're delusional. You got to just forgive these people and then let God fight your battles, because they're about the temperance and the death. This is Archangel Michael bringing an ending to somebody. And again, it doesn't have to be a being unalived ending. It could be an ending of somebody's career, an ending of somebody's finances. It could be any way that you could have an ending in a love relationship, or it could be an ending of this situation and the perpetrators in this situation. And this is all most of what this is about your Ace of Cups. Most of it. Your Ace of Cups is your intense friendships, loving family, joy, and inner peace, the beginning of a great love. Follow your heart and your instincts. Let your guard down and open your heart. You can trust this person. You will find your soulmate. Count on your friends. Also, I am getting a message for somebody that, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but I'm hearing that there may be like an immigrant that comes from Norway or somewhere. Well, this person that comes in to help you in this Knight of Swords doesn't have to be a military person of the USA. I'm picking up on somebody that's that is a immigrant that is a legal immigrant, like or maybe they're not an immigrant anymore because they passed the legal stuff, but there's somebody that can stay in this country. Yeah, they're here to help you. And so this Ace of Cups just showing me that what this whole thing was about was your intense friendships and your the people that are loyal to you. Okay, let's pull some Cosmos cards and then we'll do the angel numbers. Just so we can take a look and see as far as the stars, what's going on cosmically. Yeah, I keep seeing this false reports, false documentation. I think when I looked at that last, it said false prophets, but that's funny. It says false reports. So somebody here could have been making false reports against you. Okay. All right, let's see. Observation, observe and wait for the opportunity. Yes, there is an opportunity coming in with the Knight of Swords. This is a good opportunity. The Page of Cups opportunity, you'll know which one to take and which one not to take, because again, if anything looks too good to be true, and that's what this picture, this Page of Cups doesn't even realize that they're painting the picture of that it's going to look too good to be true, then it is. Fulcrum, pay attention to the key points and key people and things. Mountains, try to climb over this mountain. Yeah, this mountain is more about the sneak attack, and it's done is caused you to feel a little bit sick. Maybe you've felt like you've had a little bit of a cold, but again, potentiality. This is what other people see in you that you haven't realized within yourself. It says young and energetic with great energy. That's why they were trying to drain your energy, because of this potentiality that they were able to see because they were doing divination on you. Confused, calmly analyze and clarify your thoughts. Okay. So, yeah, these people want you in a state of confusion so that you don't know what the right what offer to take. Basically, they want you to be confused so that you fall for their trap. But I feel like this is bringing you so much clarity. Deception, exactly. Glory is but a fleeting glimpse. I don't think I've ever seen that card before. That's interesting. Newborn, a great new beginning, like I was saying. And this may not be an actual child that you have, but this could be a spiritual baby. This could be a spiritual baby, which could be a new planet. It could be a new idea. Flip side, another perspective of the sun. So yeah, when you're able to look at their perspective of things, you'll be able to understand why they're doing things from your perspective. The earth, yeah, the earth. This is like a really good sign, Earth Angel. Peace, luck, starting point of your journey. So this is where you start the journey. Wow, I love these cards. Running, that came out twice. There was 2 cards for running. Sprint towards the target. So God's telling me that you don't need to rush towards your destiny. Your destiny is going to be there for you, whether you walk towards it or run towards it. And again, even if somebody were to pull you down another path to do one of these side games, it's not these side games, like this Page of Cups wants to offer you a side game, like a game that's inside of a game. Like, let's say you're playing Assassin's Creed, and then inside of Assassin's Creed, you have to go on a quest to get a goblet or something like that. Okay, that goblet quest is that side quest. So you completing that quest, this is just God showing you that even if you were to fall for this illusion and you were to complete this side quest, that still doesn't mean that you're not going to complete the game. It just means that it's like being able to delay you but not to stop you from reaching the end. That's what I want to say. Glitter, come on stage, start your shining. Somebody doesn't want you to become famous, but that's actually what's written in your destiny. So how would they know that? Courage, move forward bravely, the cliff of the universe. This is like kind of like the fool card, how the fool is walking on the cliff of the universe here. So yeah, be courageous, especially when it comes to your life. Action, just do it if you think of it. Especially when you are getting ideas from meditation and from contemplation. When you get an idea, act on it. Whenever I'm meditating and I get an idea, I go and I act on it right away. Devil, face your inner fears. So that came out more than once. So again, the devil can't do anything to you. They can just use your own fears against you. And they can try to manipulate other people, but still, you're the creator of your reality, not the devil. Break obstacles. This devilish obstacle. Nothing can block your light. Wasn't the devil an angel of light? Well, your light shines 10 times brighter than the devil's light. So again, you're the way that you give love and light to things, you just might be knocking people clear on their ass by sending them love and light. You're like, love and light. And it's like, bam, like breaks through the obstacles that they were creating. That's hilarious. Veil Nebula. There was a veil that was removed yesterday. I felt that. It was like yesterday evening. I felt this. It was literally a veil in the third eye and it was being ripped out. And I've never felt I've felt many veils before. I don't know why they're there, but I've never felt them being ripped out that fast. So there was a major shift that happened yesterday. And then ending, a gorgeous ending, and a new cycle begins. So yeah, that ending right underneath newborn, that's like the best energy ever. And then emptiness, keep your goals firm and fill the emptiness. So if there's anything, and this is just for everybody, if there's anything that you feel emptiness on the inside with, bring that to source. Just by going, any emptiness I feel with source is light, with the light of God, however you want to say that, but it is your own, it's your own light, your own power. Torment, stay optimistic and endure the suffering. Now, know that people can only do to you what you allow them to do. But the type of torment I'm picking up on is stuff that goes underneath the radar. It's stuff that you would think is everyday occurrence. Collision, collide with new sparks. Don't be afraid of arguments. So again, anybody that's trying to torment you, you actually have a side of yourself that is really badass. And if you wanted to torment somebody, you could be the worst torturer in the world to them. But you don't act on that side of you. These other people, they're so empty on the inside that they do act on that side. So again, allow people to fall into the pit that they dug for you. Create the first step to creating greatness. First step to creating greatness. Infinity. It says beautiful things will endure. Creation and infinity, those are very powerful cards. And then this key point that says grasp the key point to the problem. The main problem is that you don't see the things within yourself that others do, and they try to use that knowledge against you. That's why you merging with this knowledge is going to be very vital at this point. Powerful combination to achieve excellence. And I really feel like that is exactly that. So you had observation, you had fulcrum, which was pay attention to the key points. That said that twice in the key point card. So that's double confirmation for you. Pay attention to the key points and the key people and things. Mountains, try to climb over this mountain. Potentiality, this is what I was saying, the stuff that you have within yourself, but others see it and they know it and they can sense it and you're completely oblivious to it. So tapping into your own power, young and energetic with great energy. And I don't care how old you are, you don't seem old to me. Like, you don't feel old to me. Your energy doesn't feel old. It feels like a newborn. It's so divine, you guys. I've got chills on my shoulder blades. It's so divine. They wanted you to be confused. So calmly analyze your thoughts and then clarify your goals, because it was only through confusion and deception that they were going to try to stop you from having this new great beginning, this newborn. Being pregnant with a new earth and a new universe is what I just heard. Seeing everything from the flip side, another perspective of the sun. And then the earth, very powerful energy. Peace, luck, and the starting point of your journey. Then you have this running energy. Now, normally I look at running as like twin flame runner, but this is actually, you are running towards your target. You're not going to be going on any of these side quests or, side games that are going on within the original game. You just don't need to do that. Other people may feel like for them to be successful that they need to do that, but that doesn't have anything to do with your success. Glitter, you are literally a star. Come on stage and start your shining. And then we have courage, move forward bravely, the cliff of the universe. This totally reminds me of the fool standing on the edge of the cliff. Like, think, and the thing about the fool is that the fool is not looking at the edge of the cliff, oh, I might fall off. The fool is taking each step, having their steps ordered by the Most High God, so they can stand on the edge of the universe and not be afraid to fall over. Or there was this card, not be afraid to fall off the end, because God ordered their steps to be there. That's what I'm picking up, is that you actually obey God and you listen to the Most High God. These other people, they get the same messages from God, but they don't listen to that. You know what I'm saying? Action, just do it if you think of it. Yeah, I would like you to think of yourself as being timeless and ageless, because you're always going to be young. You're always going to look young. You're always going to feel young. You're always going to be young. I honestly feel like death is something that it's not applied to every person. I don't think every person dies. Devil, face your inner fears. And the good thing about this lifetime is you're going to be able to go through an ascension to be sitting at the right hand of the Father, but without having to die first. You see, Christ had to die, supposedly, to be able to ascend. This is a natural ascension that everybody is going to go through, except for maybe a group of people that's not going to go through it because they don't want to. Break obstacles. Nothing can block your light. Literally, like I was saying, nothing can block your light. And the Veil Nebula, getting closer to the mysterious and the beautiful truth about yourself. Okay. Ending. This is not a bad ending. I don't want you to think of things ending as being bad, because anytime there's an ending, there's always going to be a brand new beginning. A courageous ending and a new cycle begins for you. And then if there's any emptiness, it's this emptiness that's allowing this torment energy to exist. So that's why we feel all emptiness within ourselves, known and unknown, seen and unseen. We ask that the Most High God and the Holy Spirit and Source fill in any holes or emptiness that we're feeling. Collide with new sparks. Don't be afraid of arguments. You may be called to stand up for yourself, but where it says in the Seven of Wands that even if you feel like it's too aggressive, it's not. You're just protecting your energy, and it's not your fault if other people get hurt. They shouldn't have been playing around in your energy, and they shouldn't have been messing with this moon magic stuff. I mean, this moon magic stuff is going to cause their death. And if they keep trying to come for your intense relationships, your loving family, it's going to cause them to be put in the death over and over again. And you're going to remain in the Queen of Pentacles. So most likely the Empress, but the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, create. The first step to creating greatness. Then you have infinity. Beautiful things will endure. We have key point, grasp to the key point of the problem. That came out twice. Then we have merge, powerful combination and this is merging with your higher self, y'all, with your soul. That's the merge that I'm picking up. Because there's never going to be a Jesus that just appears magically to save you. The Jesus that's appearing magically is the Christ consciousness within yourself that creates a secretion that goes up and down your spinal fluid that delivers you from sin and creates salvation inwardly and creates Christ consciousness. So it's always going to be through going within. So you had the Knight of Swords. Remember, this is somebody coming in to help you. You had the Six of Wands in the reverse. This is why you need the help. And not saying that you're weak or anything like that, that you need help, but this is the sneak attack that you weren't seeing that's coming your way. So again, these people were trying to sneak attack you because you're sitting pretty with a leg up, being in the Queen of Pentacles energy, and because you have not only your inheritance from the Lord, but you've got that inheritance strictly protected. This could cause a funeral or ending another person. I don't ever want to predict anybody's unaliveness, but this is the end of a battle with this person. Then the Seven of Wands talks about why you were battling with this person, because people are competing for your resources. Then we have the Moon, secret enemies and all that good stuff. The Page of Cups, beware of this person. They'll come in with a shiny offer. It's something that sounds perfect, looks perfect, seems like it's going to fit. And then Archangel Michael's going to be right there to be like, nope, nope, nope. And is going to bring death to that, because they were going to try to pull you into a side game or off your mission. And yes, part of your divine life purpose is having intense friendships, loving family, joy, and inner peace, the beginning of a great love. Follow your heart and your instincts. Let your guard down and open your heart. You can trust this person. You will find your soulmate, and you can count on your friends. Absolutely. And I honestly feel like 3 weeks, it's going to take 3 weeks for this energy to start shifting, or be completed, I should say. So how the angel numbers work, they confirm what we're talking about today in this reading, and then they give you extra information. You can take whatever you're going through when you see this angel number in your reality and apply it to the interpretation of the angel number, and that will give you a personal reading. But we're just going to pull some angel numbers for confirmation. 1122, great shift, personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals, oneness, connection, and completion. Yeah. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in the favor of your intentions. I was hearing in the flavor of your intentions. So yeah, you're adding flavor and spice to your life. I like that. 1313, starting fresh, encouragement, goals, foundation, creative ventures, and communications. So 13 is the number of death, and then having it twice like that, repeating twice, just double confirms to me that you're going to go through a transformation. It says, step out of your comfort zone. You are about to create something very meaningful. All of your skills and talents, especially with that Knight of Swords energy coming in, you're going to be starting fresh and creating something very meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring in auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. Yes, trust in your decisions and in your intuition, because you've got some big gifts when it comes to psychic abilities and powers. And you have the ability to see through situations. So I feel like, yeah, I feel good about that. 2121, energy levels. Prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, and the opposite sex. So the day that you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need. Somebody's a painter. I just had to say that. Somebody is a painter. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. That's two confirmations right now. Trusting in yourself. 2002, the void. What did we just say about that emptiness? We asked that the void be filled in with source loving energy. Longing, technology, ambition, genius, forward thinking, stress, and depression. You have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make. So chill out, have fun, and open up. Go outside. Then we got 1221, taking the initiative. And it says change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, and high vibes. Work with what you have. Okay, because it's going to get you places. Count your blessings and knowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. Yes, you are getting good news soon. 5555 clarity, great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast-paced forward and process. You aren't a victim of circumstance, rather you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success. I want you guys to know that you did not send yourself to this planet in this time to lose. You never sent yourself to lose. So you're not going to lose. I just want you to know that it's not written in your fate. It doesn't matter how many ill wishers wish for that to happen. You, your higher self, did not send you, your lower self, or your ego. You did not send your soul here to fail. This was not, there's nothing about failure written in your future that I can see. Okay. That's merely a projection. And that's why you've got, well, Amelia had her own angels that were sticking up for her, returning the energy back to the sender and literally keeping her free of a lot of stuff she would have had to go through had they not been there having her back. And I feel like my collective, that you have that open to you as well. You just got to give permission for it to be done, for the will of God to be done, whatever the will is. And just know that the will of the Most High God is the best thing ever for you. Okay. You never have to worry that God's going to want you to do something you don't want to do. What God wants you to do, God created you to be able to do it. Okay. So there's not going to be anything stopping that. Like nobody's going to stop God. And you are literally if you want to call yourself a child of God, a descendant, you're not really even a child. You are God. God, it's that same consciousness flows through you. That freaks people out. I've got to be honest about it. It scares other people. That's why you get a lot of jealousy and attacks, because they don't understand the light of God, especially when they're godless people. But you just got to be really compassionate, because God's actually using you as a vessel to bring other people to God. And that's an honor. That's an honor. That's what Christ was doing. So 333 support. Like I say, you're always going to be supported. You're never going to have to worry about not being supported by the universe. Even if it looks like money is low or something like that, the universe is always going to make sure that you have everything that you need to pay whatever you need to pay. Even if it doesn't leave you with, billions left over, know that God did not write poverty into your life. And literally, it's not going to happen. It's like God didn't write poverty into your life. That's not supposed to be. So it's not going to be. And you could try to create poverty, but that still is just a mindset, right? So support, growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, and talent. Seeing this angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will, what I say about somebody being a painter, and unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. So where I'm at, they have these things called paint nights. Okay, where you pick the picture. You can look on Groupon, see if they have them in your area, where you basically, it's like maybe like $40 or $30, but you pick the picture, you pick the night, and then it has a location, usually as at like a brewery. It's like at a bar, a brewery, somewhere that serves food and drinks. And then the teacher teaches you how to paint that painting that you chose step by step. And they provide you with all of the canvas, the paints, and all of that. So you can eat, chat with your friends, listen to the instructor, paint. That would be a really good thing for somebody to do, is just to do a paint night. And again, if they don't offer paint night in your area, and it's paint and then NITE. But you could search for alternate variables of that, or you can get paint by numbers and invite people over, have drinks, and then everybody does a paint by number. That would be kind of the same thing. But I feel like you can use art as a way to socialize with other people and to make more connections. And then you may, like, by doing this art, you may discover that you have a hidden talent. And literally, like, you may realize, holy crap, I'm an artist. Like, I just created that. And then, ooh, I got chills. 7777, perseverance, change of perspective, reflection, inner strength, wisdom, and enlightenment. There's a need for change of perspective on whatever is taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you just need to keep going down the road that you're on. Like I said, don't allow that Page of Cups energy to pull you into a side game when you're about to complete the regular game. It says that reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll know what the right next step is. So we had 1122, which is great shift, 1313, starting fresh, 2121, good energy levels, yo. 2002, the void. Maybe you need to fill in this void with some artistic art time. For me, coloring art, I do that all the time. Like, I love to do that because it is a mental health helper. Like, it's something that's positive. It gets you focused, gets you, the color stimulates emotions and all this stuff. So anyways, it's very therapeutic. We have 1221, which is taking the initiative. Then we have 5555, clarity, 333, support, and 7777, perseverance. Okay, so now we're going to do the names and then I'll let you guys go. Sorry. I literally try to make these readings like every single time, like an hour, and they're always like almost 2 hours. It's just because I want to get as accurate of stuff as possible. So these names are never to name shame. This could just be somebody attached to the situation. We have Gemma that flew out, or it could be Marcus or Mark, or it could be anybody. So just be aware of these names, and it's not ever in a negative way. We're not name shaming anybody. Okay, we have Margaret, Camilla, Larry, Lori, Lucy, Leslie. What is this? Evelyn, Josephine, Jolene, Petey, Pete or Peter, Candace, Ian, Ivy, Connor, Gail, Anna, Rodney, Dean, Scarlett, Emma or Emily. What is this? Dolly, Pablo or Pedro, Penny, Priscilla, Darcy, Perry, Hillary. Okay. So we had Jose. Oh, I'm sorry. Josephine, Jolene. We did have Jose, I thought. It was one of these. We have Margaret, Perry, Priscilla, Marcus or Mark, Hillary, Pablo or Pedro. That's what I was trying to say. Pablo or Pedro. Then we have Darcy, Dolly, Scarlett, Dean, Ivy, Rodney, Penny, Emily or Emma, Anna, Gail. Oh, good. So if you know these names, then you know. Connor, Ian, Candace, Gemma, Larry, Lori, Lucy, or Leslie, Pete, Peter or Petey, Evelyn, and Camilla. Okay, so I hope that this reading helped you guys. I hope that it helped give you some clarity, okay, and some insight into the future on what decisions to make. But know that God loves you. Know that I love you and I appreciate you. If you would like to tip or donate there and support me, that would be amazing. But know that, so there's links in the description box. I have like Patreon and Cash App and stuff like that. But know that I am really happy with your guys' likes, shares, subscribes, hitting that notification bell, all that stuff. really just helps to support the channel. And we want to keep this channel going and the message is flowing. Okay. Know that God loves you. It's so funny how I literally see there was like monitoring spirits like just around, and I use this bell and they hate this shit. They hate this sound. Like they literally hate this sound. They ran away right now. That's funny. So yeah, that's funny. So it may help you too if you pick up on energies and you're not somebody that likes to burn sage smoke all the time and stuff like that, because it's smoke in the house. Using crystal singing bowls, like the background sounds we're hearing today is the YouTube channel called Healing Vibrations. You'll want to get yourself a subscription to there, because you can just play those singing bowl sound baths in the background and it'll start transmuting the energy. But these little chimes, little bells and stuff like that, negative spirits hate that crap. They really like literally just ran. They bounced. As soon as I did that, they're like, we can't take that. So there is some amount of truth to that. Make sure that you drink a lot of water, okay? I just found out the other day that people in, I think it was Japan, maybe it was China, I can't remember, but they don't drink cold water. I am obsessed with ice water. Like I love ice water, but they drink water at room temperature. And apparently it's supposed to be better for your body that way. Like to have it be warm, like the at least room temperature, the temperature of your body and stuff. So anyways, I thought that was interesting. And I was like, but I love ice water. So make sure that you get yourself a lot of water, okay? Because you need water is a very grounding, it grounds your energy basically anytime you're drinking water and you're staying hydrated. Not only is it doing that, but it's flushing out those toxins from all of the emotions that you've been processing. So make sure that you drink enough water to flush your system and to just stay hydrated. You want to be as you want to treat yourself like you're a newborn child, just with gentle, loving kindness and care. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm sending you air hugs, lots of love and light, and peace be with you until I see you again. All right. May peace be with you. Remember to read Psalm 91 against those narcissists. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next reading. God bless y'all. Bye.